Hello and welcome back to daily vlogging. Mr. Miller.
Yo.
This is Atticus.
Freshly cut.
And there's a me. It's been a while. It's Monday. I'm going to insert now everything that I filmed in Stamford. I can't remember what it is. It's probably not any interesting bits, but it'll be a waste just to delete the footage. So enjoy.
Hello matey. This is Sage, and then this one is called Pretty. You can't really see. We don't know if they're boys or girls. Oh, hi mister. Hi. Yeah, these are the budgies. You probably want to know what the hell's going on, and I will tell you. So it's been a little while. I'm not in my usual place. I'm in Stamford. I got down here on the 3rd of March. That sounds about right, 3rd of March. We found out a few days before that my mum's cancer had spread to her brain and she didn't have long left. So we jumped in the car. We were here for a week and then she passed away a week ago today. I stayed in a hotel for about a week and a half, and now I'm staying at my dad's. We're doing okay, I guess is probably the easiest thing to say. I don't know if it's the most honest thing to say, but I thought I would get back to vlogging because it's quite a nice distraction. Even though I have to talk about stuff, I also don't have to talk about stuff, so I just wanted to keep going basically. I started doing these vlogs so that mum could sort of see what I was up to, but other people kind of like them, so I thought we'd carry on. We're now in a bit of a limbo. We had to wait for the certificate of her death to be released, then we have to go and register it, and then we can go to the funeral directors. One of the reasons that I wanted to vlog this is, whilst I won't specifically be talking about everything to do with mum and her death yet, because I don't feel comfortable doing it yet, I think you don't really know the process of what happens until you go through it. So I thought, whilst it's not happy and interesting, it's something that will probably happen to you, and it'd be good to know like what the process is and what happens. So that's what I plan on doing for these next few weeks whilst I'm still down in Stamford. I'm also going to show you around Stamford because it's gloriously beautiful. I'm back to vlogging under sad terms, but this is my life and I've committed to vlogging my life, so here we are. Today we're going to go into town. The fair's still in town and I hate the fair, but I think it goes today or tomorrow. We've had some snow. Michael's up north, he's in Leeds with Atticus, but he has been down here for the last week and a bit. So yeah, I'm going to show you around Stamford. Just come up this way, which is my favourite part of Stamford. There's a man at the top also taking photos. I'm just going down there to meet my dad for a gin. It is so cold, so I'm not going to keep my camera up for long, but it's just so pretty. And I will catch up with you a bit later on. Good afternoon. No, yes it is, it's 10 to 2. This morning my dad and I went to the, what's it called, registry office to register my mum's death. We were there for about half an hour, 40 minutes. The stupid questions that you have to fill out. But we now have that certificate, so we can take that to the funeral directors tomorrow. And we are now off into town to get stuff for dinner. Michael's going to be coming down tonight, and tonight we're staying back in the George, and I'll show you around there because it's lovely. I'm going to find a book to read. I fancy reading a book, and I've asked Instagram if Eleanor Oliphant is Completely Fine, I think that's what it's called, is an okay read right now, and everyone has said yes, so I'm going to get that. So this is the beautiful town hall that we should have been registering the death at, but instead we were at that depressing building. And then just up from it, this is the church that I got married in. Well, Michael and I got married. St Mary's. That's my dad walking up there. Just dropped some leftover medication off at the pharmacy from Mum, and now we are heading to go. I'm not sure where we're going. Dad's got a massive list of stuff, DIY stuff. Hey, look, bridal shop, Busman's Holiday. I found a kitchen showroom that's just all pure marble and it's glorious. I look a mess because I haven't had time to do anything to my face yet today because I've got up early to go to the funeral place. Not the funeral place, the registry office. I'm on my way home now, left Dad in the pub, I've had a gin. I've got shopping, got a book. And now I'm going to go home and do some work. I'm really behind on my emails and I'm behind on just so much, so I need to get cracking on that. People are driving past and looking at me like I'm crazy lady. If only they knew, they'd be right. Good morning on Tuesday from the hotel room. I've fallen in love with these types of mirrors, like the convex. I really want to get some. Sorry, I'm poorly. I've had this really bad cold thing for about 5 days now, and it's coming to an end, but it means that I sound like this. I wanted to show you, if I can, the view from my window, even though the glass is steamed up a bit as I've been getting ready. So this is the George. It's beautiful, that's the courtyard, and it's so nice out there in the summer to have afternoon tea. Getting ready to go now. I'm going to dump my stuff off with Michael, and then I'm meeting my dad in Costa, and then we're going to the funeral directors to discuss Mum's funeral. I don't really know what to expect. I know we've had to take sort of outfits that she wanted to be cremated in, and I think we just plan it. I don't know, so I'll let you know sort of how that goes. I now have to try and tackle my hair with a hairdryer that it's like just blowing a tiny bit of wind. So yeah, I'll see you on a bit later today, and if I can film on the way out then I will, because the hotel itself is just lovely. Even though the rooms are a little bit meh, the actual hotel is gorgeous. This is where Michael's working.
Thanks.
This is in the top floor of the business suite of the George, which is actually where we had our evening reception. And all these were covered in fairy lights. And then through there was the dance floor. So you've got all this top floor to yourself. Penthouse exec, aren't you? It looks so pretty. So that's the way to the courtyard, but we are going this way. Now if you take a left here, you go through the meadows, which still takes you into town. But we are going across here and to Costa to find my papa. And then up that way was my school. And then this is the town bridge. You may not be able to hear me. There is kind of only one road, really. It's the meadows that you can walk through. Does anyone have £8,000 for a first edition of Harry Potter? No? Why not? Stamford is known for its Georgian architecture, and these houses are a fine example. It used to be a ballet school where I did ballet for a little while. This is the back of the church I got married in. It's gorgeous, isn't it? This is where they filmed Middlemarch and something else that I can't remember off the top of my head. So then you've got this little square here, which is also exceptionally beautiful. And then we're going up that way to Costa. Hello, so I've been a really bad vlogger this week. It's now Friday and it's the afternoon. I think I last spoke to you maybe on Tuesday. Went to the funeral directors. That was depressing. What I've realised is that the funeral industry is as bad as the wedding industry was, sort of like in the 90s. It's very dated with stationery and flowers and stuff like that, so we're doing our own. And then the rest of the week just plodded on. I did some work and I've just been to town. The market's on a Friday, so I went around the market with my dad, and then I've come back up here. I'm gonna get washed. I have to take some photographs for a company I'm working with. And
and then Michael's coming down, so I think we are potentially going out tonight. I need to wash because my hair is gross. Good morning, very quickly whilst we're checking out, because we're back in the George. Look who I'm with. This guy.
Hey y'all.
Haven't seen him in a while. So yeah, we stayed here last night, and Michael's going back up to Leeds today, but then he's coming back on Monday, so I won't be without him for too long. We're about to go and meet my dad for some lunch, and we need to do some photos for these, wait, we're not in focus, these earrings. Who, if I say who they're by, then I have to declare this as an ad, so I'm not gonna. But you'll be able to see them on the So Getting Married Instagram.
Hashtag ad.
Hashtag ad, hashtag spawn. We're now off to M&S. Our boring, mundane life has resumed.
Is that boring?
Have you got bags?
They're out by the car.
As you can see, we're back in this house. I'll do you a little bit of a tour of everything that we've got that's different, but we've got new sofa and footstool. He knows that we're going, that's why he stood there. But yeah, we're back. And hopefully you're glad about it. Else this is a slight waste of time. You won't notice just from this view unless you are an Audi expert, but we've got a new car that's the exact same as the old car from this perspective, really.
Different seats.
That's what I mean, slightly different seats. It's a slightly faster. We're listening to Jerusalem.
I don't know why. Probably an ad.
Yeah, so we got a new car whilst I was in Stamford. We did whatever you do to get a new car, exchange it, I don't know. Yes, I will see you maybe in the supermarket, but if not, when I get home, I've got some stuff for the garden that I'll share with you, which is super exciting. It's not really. And then I need to do some work, back to vlogging. So we're home. I've had lunch. A couple of deliveries. I bought some, this is why you've been so sad I've not been vlogging, because you've been missing this great content. I bought some peanuts and some Alan Titchmarsh approved fat balls for the garden. I also got given this as a housewarming present, and I need to plant them up now it's a bit warmer. And then one of my Instagram friends sent me this seaweed gin from Wales. I'm looking forward to trying that. Sounds good. And I picked up this one and this one when I was in Stamford. Good afternoon on Wednesday. I skipped yesterday because I felt unwell. My stomach also is flaring back up again because I've been eating badly. Massive box here because my office chair arrived, and I put that up and I'll show you that later. A broom has arrived, some bird feeders and some gin, and the bird feeders I've put in the garden. So I've got a little tree. I've put them in and I haven't had any takers yet, and I'm very annoyed. I've been looking at paint colours for in here. I think I finally decided, but I've ordered some tester pots. Did I show you? Dun, dun, dun. The new chair. It's from Loaf. Oh my goodness, it's so comfy. It's all feather filled and it's just wonderful to sit on. That's it for just now. I will probably see you in a bit when I'm up on the roof terrace. I've just made myself some dinner. It is a gorgeous day, and I'm going to take you up and away to the roof terrace. This is where I've been chilling. We really need to invest in some furniture, but this is what we've got so far. But yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? Beautiful blue skies, sunshine till it sets. Good morning, it is a gorgeous day. Already out up here, dog's there, got my little patch there. Just about to factor 50 and then chill for a bit. I've already done some work. I'm going to chill for a bit, then we're going food shopping. And I also need to pick up some bits for the garden. I can show you from here. We have a tree in the garden. I don't know if you can see here, there's a massive pile of leaves because I swept everything up. I don't know what to do with them. I'd really like to burn them. Or maybe start a compost heap. But it's meant to be wall-to-wall sunshine today, which I'm very excited about. So, yeah. Are you coming? Should we go get some breakfast? Afternoon. The sun is still going strong. I've had 2 planters arrive. They're not for here, they're for up on the roof terrace. And this, which is a potting table. So I'm going to try and put that together, hopefully. And I'll show you where. I mean, no one wants to be doing flat pack furniture at the best of time, let alone in 23-degree heat. But this is going there because it doesn't get much light there. I thought it's a good place for a potting table, so let's have a go then. So this is my final thing. I need to weed down here.
Clearly.
I think it looks cute. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, sure.
Come on, should we eat some luncheon? Good afternoon, Friday. Just got myself a Roundtree's fruit lolly. I've been in the garden for most of today trying to sort it out. It's not a lot, but it's taken a while. I've done up to there, as you can see. I think those are peonies. I've planted a hydrangea. There's roses there, but they just grow in a stalk and then they're at the top. And then here I've got lonely tulip. I'm not sure what they are, so I've kept them when I've got there to do. And then here, and then this clematis needs properly wiring up. That's my makeshift compost box. Definitely need a table out here. It's been lovely. Good evening on Friday. The only marginally interesting that happened today was this arrived. It's a Panasonic steam combination oven, because so that was our old microwave. When it comes to summer, this pumps out a lot of heat. You're meant to turn it off, basically. But we don't have obviously have another method of cooking. So we can use the hobs still, because they take about 10-15 minutes to heat up. But the Aga has been turned off. So we've bought basically a mini oven. I have no idea how this works. But, so no more cooking from the Aga updates. It'll be from the Panasonic steam combination oven. So yeah, we can still use the hobs, but you know, pasta, curry, that kind of thing. But if we do want to cook meat, then we've got this option, and we can steam fish and veg. And if we are fancying, you know, having friends over and having a big meal, this takes 24 hours to heat up. We would just put it on the day before because we know that they're coming round. So it costs £140 a month to run. So the longer we can have it off across the year, the better it's going to be. So I'll let you know how we get on with this. I've only just learned how to use that microwave, and now Michael's upgraded it to this, so I think I'm going to struggle. So yes, I'm going to make tea, and I will see you tomorrow. Good afternoon no, it's still morning, on Saturday. I've just packed my rucksack because I'm off for my first walk back into like the little strip where I used to live. It's not far. I'm making myself anxious for no reason, but I've not done the walk yet. And I need to just prove to myself that it's all good. It's a perfectly reasonable distance and I'll be fine. So it's a lovely day, and if I'm gonna do it, I might as well do it now. I'm going to go. There's a market on, I might stop for a gin, and then I'm gonna pop up to my friend's house. It's gonna go dark, who is my old neighbour. I need to do it, and I need to do it on my own, not with Michael. Just so you know, I'm normal. I'm a normal human being. So yeah, but I'll if there's anything nice on the way, I'll let you know. We'll have a look at some houses. And yeah, and then I'm gonna come home, plant up the, oh, I need to go and collect plants, that's what I'm mainly doing. And then plant them up, and then I'm probably gonna edit this so that it's live on time tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna go for a walk. That's essentially what I'm doing. I can turn back at any time. CBT, man. Yeah, let's get some sun. Love the afternoon light in here, it's so pretty. So I'm back. Plant acquiring was successful, my walk-in was fine. I didn't feel particularly, I look sunburned. I look like I might have caught the sun a bit. Went to my neighbour's, picked everything up. She then helped drive everything back over because it didn't all fit in our tiny car. It's Saturday night, I've got Avicii on. Can't believe he died. I've just done some faffing. I'm actually going to edit this and then I'm going to do some work. The garden's looking really nice. I will show you. All this was covered in leaves. He's obsessed with looking at the cats. I've still got my lonely tulip. My bird feeders are going well. I've got one up there. And then I do have one hanging off the roof terrace up there. My little potting area, makeshift compost thing. And then I've got, put a rose in there. I've got a rose here, hydrangea. No idea what they are, I think they're peonies. And then I've put a little rose in there. I've also wired up the trellis and put it on. I've still got wire to arrive so that I can put it round and down, and I'm going to get a rambling rose to go over here. Yeah, looking good. And you get sunshine down here, especially around here, till about 4, but when you got a south facing roof terrace it doesn't really matter, but it's nice just to have down here. Come on, in you come. Nope. Bye then, bye.